I am a warrior. I am a fighter. I am a chronic illness survivor.
Conquering a recurring death race.
Prospering in any case. I am a warrior. I am a fighter. I am a sickle cell disease survivor. What's up, cellmates? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to talk about losing friends with sickle cell because it happens a lot.
Yeah. Hold up. I got a question. Like, when you say losing friends with sickle cell, do you mean like friends who have sickle cell, or like you got sickle cell and you losing friends because you got sickle cell?
We could do both. We could do losing friends who have sickle cell and die, and then losing friends because you have sickle cell.
Yeah, because I was like, wait.
We can start with losing friends because you have sickle cell. Then talk about it.
Yeah, cause, like that happens a lot. Like, because like people can't handle. Well, I can say they can't handle. They don't want to handle you being sick, or
they don't
like,
know how to.
Yeah, and they don't know how to take that. Like oh, I can't go out. And then when it's like you always canceling, they be like, oh, I guess this person right here feels some type of way about me. It's not that. We just can't go out. Can't go out. Like,
I feel like people feel like it's inconvenient to be friends with us because we're not on their time. So if they want to do something and we're not able to do it, then it's like, I'm gonna stop asking you after a while because you can't never go.
Pretty much.
You're inaccessible to me. You're not on my time. And I kind of feel like it'd be selfish a lot of the times too. Because it's like, you always sick. Like basically you cramped in my style. You're boring. You're no fun to hang with. So then it turns into, Mom, can you turn that fan off for a little while? It's not loud as heck. And I know it's picking it up because I can see it.
it went down. That's funny.
But they treat us like we are an inconvenience to them because we aren't able to do what they want us to do. We ain't able to give what they want us to give, and especially not on their timing. So it's like, I would rather just not be friends with you. Like you kind of just go the distance, but you kind of just fade away.
Pretty
the friendship kind of just fades away, or it be one of them friendships where it's like when I see you, we cool, but like we ain't like keeping in touch. Like I ain't calling you, we ain't talking, I ain't checking up. That's another thing too. People do not check up on us like that. Like you could be friends with somebody and they know you're sick and they won't check. Like for instance, a lot of times my daddy would be like, "Why you ain't tell me you sick?" Like nigga, I was born sick. You know I'm sick. Why you didn't just check on me? Because I'm not going to think, if I'm in a crisis, I'm not going to think, let me call my daddy and tell him I'm in a crisis. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody think about that when they sick. So checking up on a person that you know is going through it, you know is sick. I mean, that's what you should do if you really a friend or if you like a family member, y'all close or whatever, y'all got a bond. But I feel like you see people true colors when you have an illness, because if they feel like they have to put toward any effort, it ain't even gotta be more than you. If they feel like they gotta put some effort into things, it's like I don't want to do it.
I was about to say you see it quicker too in your shit, because like they're gonna get pretty much fed up with you quicker than they would normally, because like if you're a normal person, it's like, okay, yeah, I can go out with you, like it'll gonna take time for you to see that and you be like, this person right here really ain't for me, or like they really ain't my friend or whatever. But like with you being sick, you're gonna see that junk immediately. Like you're gonna see it really quick. May not be immediately, but you're gonna see it fast.
Yeah, because a person ain't gonna really be able to hide that junk.
Cause you be like, bro, this person here really don't hit me up for nothing. But then, well, I didn't say for nothing. Like they don't check on me. They don't do new stuff right here. But then, cause you be thinking about that, then you just see how they acting weird. You be like, why they acting so weird? Like I ain't do nothing to you.
Because you know, if you and a person make plans and you say, "Hey, I'm sick. I'm not gonna be able to
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be able to go with you." The alternative would be to, okay, then
Yeah.
let's do something in the house.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll come over. Let's watch movies, or let's do this, or let's do that. But they don't do that. I literally have never had nobody that offered to do that when I couldn't do nothing. When I couldn't go somewhere. I think maybe one of my boyfriends did it, but it wasn't necessarily because I was sick. We just I just didn't feel like going nowhere. I just didn't feel like leaving the house, so
And
they came and chill
you
with
just
me.
feel like that.
Right.
Like you really just feel like that some days. You be like, I really don't feel like leaving the house. Like I just want to chill in here today. Like you
Exactly.
don't necessarily be sick, but you just that's just how you feel.
Exactly. Like you be tired sometimes. Sometimes you
Yeah,
just don't feel like being out. But you have people who just don't care about that. It's like, you cramping my style.
pretty much.
Like I want to have fun, and you on this sick junk. I had somebody tell me you always sick. Yeah, that's about right. That sounds about right. Like I literally was born sick. How you think this works? Of course I am. Like, and people will say some weird stuff. Like, I've even had like one of my exes act like he was kind of like trying to make me feel like I being sick was a privilege. Like at least you
Mm-mm.
get to stay home, as if that's what I chose. That's what I want to do.
No, you're
Like
not. See, you don't want to do that crap. You be literally forced to do it. Cause like, what other option you got?
exactly. But people just don't be understanding. And I also feel like they just don't be caring. Like it really just shows you how most people, when it comes to friendships, how they are.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad I got the friend group that I got because like on the game and off the game, like if I'm not feeling good or like I'll tell them to be like, okay, like we could do such and such or like we could just wait and then we could do it, like we could wait and do it to Square Hill or I'll be like, yeah, like friend group can't get much better than that. And that's what even the people who I met online, they're the same way too. And I'm like, okay, cool, like that's dope.
My friend group now is like that, but like the friends that I've had like in school and stuff, they were
Oh
not like
no,
that.
like I got
Most of
a
my friends at school though never really saw me sick. Only one friend that I had actually saw me like really going through it to understand what I go through. But the rest of them, they never saw me sick. And a lot of that was my fault too, because I didn't really hang out with them like that. I wasn't interested in hanging out with nobody after school. I just wanted to go home and do whatever it is that I wanted to do. But yeah, a lot of them didn't even see it. I feel like a lot of people in our lives don't really see us sick, and then when we are sick, they avoid us, so they don't get to experience it with us. So, because it's like, oh, you ain't feeling well, I'm gonna stay away, rather than, oh, you're not feeling good, let me come and sit with you, let me come chill with you, let me keep you company
I was about to
or
say
something.
I had two friends from school who actually saw me when I was sick, and they reacted not how I thought they was gonna react, but they actually reacted like it was. They handled it very well, nigga. It was like, yo, you good? Like they kept on coming over like almost every day after they found out that I was we know like how you had the crisis. They kept on coming over every day. They was like, yo, like, we pretty much just watched movies for like an entire week instead of going out doing the malarkey that we usually would do. And I was like, okay, that's dope. And like I still keep up with them, but people got jobs and babies and stuff, so it's hard to
Marriage,
yeah.
family, all that.
Yeah, it's hard to like like link up and do stuff. But yeah, we still keep in touch and whatever.
Now we can talk about losing friends who have sickle cell, like you're being friends with people
Yeah.
who have sickle cell, and like them dying. Now I've lost a few people that I was friends with that had sickle cell. It always be, to me, I feel like sickle cell deaths matter to me more than other people. Like when it's just somebody dying, I don't be caring.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's like
I'd be like, oh, okay. I'd be like, dang, that's crazy.
because I think it hits closer to home because you be like
But when it's somebody that got sickle cell, I'm like, dang.
you
And
be like
I
thank
instantly
like
think how, like, how did they die? What happened? What made them die? But I don't ask those questions because when
yeah it
you
gets
when you start doing that,
hmm
it kind of makes it feel like I don't know, like kind of like insensitive.
yeah
Like you asking a bunch of questions to the family and stuff when they announce it. But it's a few people that died, and I was just like, dang, like it hit me. Um, because of course we got sickle cell too.
yeah you be like
And
dang
I'm
like
not even necessarily afraid for
hmm
myself, but it just be like, dang. But at the same time, I also be happy because it's like now they don't gotta suffer no more. Especially somebody that I know was going through it.
yeah
I'm like, now they're not suffering. I'm happy for them or whatever. That they're not suffering, but then I think about, dang, they got kids that they leaving behind, they got family that they're leaving behind and stuff like that or whatever. But I feel like it hit different because of the things that we go through and the things that we see. So I automatically be thinking, dang, I hope they didn't struggle. I hope it wasn't a struggle. I hope they weren't being mistreated and that's what killed them. Or it's sad that we gotta think like that, but that's how we do because of the things that we see that people go through. Like for instance, the Brittany Hightower situation. That was crazy. Like nobody shouldn't have gone through that. Nobody shouldn't have had to go through that or whatever. But because of things like that, we see people being mishandled, people being mistreated, their health being mishandled, the like doctors and stuff, like the security roughing people up, dragging them out of the hospital, dragging them out of places and stuff. Like, see, I just feel like there's no reason why you should physically touch somebody in a hospital unless they're getting physical. Because why are you dragging sick people out of a hospital? What's wrong with you? That's not normal. But I feel like when it's the sickle cell death, that's where my mind goes to because we see a lot of horror stories and a lot of things that be happening. I automatically think, dang, I hope they didn't suffer. I hope they wasn't being mistreated and it killed them or whatever. But at the same time, I'd be happy that they got peace now. They don't have to suffer no more. They don't have to go through the stuff that they was going through when they were alive or whatever. But I mean, it can be hard. I feel like the way we deal with death though is different from most people. Like to me, death is expected. So I don't lose myself. Like I grieve people or whatever, and my grieving process is me just really remembering all of the experiences that I've shared with somebody, maybe the talks that we had, the things that stood out to me about them, stuff like that. And like just going down memory lane, whether that's me just sitting and doing it myself or me having a conversation with somebody about it. But yeah, I feel like when you lose a person with sickle cell that way, to me it hits harder than losing somebody else. Like when it's other people, I'd be like, dang, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I react the same way with everybody, but
pretty
the
much
dang that's crazy be having more feeling when it's sickle cell. Like when it's regular people, I'd be like, dang, that's crazy. But when it's somebody with sickle cell, I'd be like, dang, that's crazy. Like
like
it be different
dang
emotion in it.
it just be more A's.
Yeah,
It,
it be a little,
it go
more.
from the regular dang to dang.
Dang,
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy. But that's just kind of how we deal with death. Like
Oh
we
man.
not really the people that's about to be like crying, falling all over the place, and like distraught or whatever. Like we just acknowledge that a person died, and it's like, dang, like I had these memories with them. I remember when they did this. I remember that we gonna talk about it and we gonna joke, make jokes and stuff. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of our culture. I don't think nobody in our family is dramatic like that. To like, not saying that nothing wrong with people who like grieve that way, but we like I don't relate to it basically. You know, I just don't. But it's not. It ain't fun losing people.
No.
Period. It's not fun losing people with sickle cell, especially like I said, because of all the things that we go through. But at the same time, it's like because of all the things that we go through, I'm happy that you don't have to deal with that no more. But you left your mark. You made an impact. You left your mark, and I'm gonna remember you. Like we gonna remember you, especially if it was some injustice. Like we gonna keep these conversations going. We gonna keep talking about it, the way that we were treated and stuff like that. I feel like that's the best way for us to give back to people who've died with sickle cell, like being an advocate. Because I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and I was saying how I used to hate talking about sickle cell. I hated it. I didn't want to talk about it. I like, let's talk about something else. Like I don't want to sit here and go through all of the sad stuff that I've been through, all of the pain and trauma and all of that I went through. Like I just didn't. But then I had to change my perception of it, and that's when I decided to start advocating. And of course, we do things differently than most people. You know, the way that we do things, but I feel like the way that we do things is special because it's different.
Yeah.
I feel like we say things that maybe y'all are afraid to say, because I'm gonna say how I feel. I don't care how nobody feel about it. We can argue in them comments. I don't care. But
I'm gonna make a joke about it.
we just don't even see we just don't see things the way that everybody else do.
Yeah.
And it's not even deflecting, because I feel like sometimes when people hear us joke about certain things, it's like it's deflecting. It's coming from a place of trauma. No, it's not. It's not coming from a place of trauma. Not everybody is the same. We don't all have to act the same way. We don't all have to respond the same way to different things. Like we don't. We're human beings. We're all different. We don't have to be robots and be the same way.
No.
We are who we are.
That's we individuality for a reason.
Exactly. And also, you wouldn't even be able to learn nothing, and everybody thought the same. If everybody was the same, we wouldn't be able to learn anything.
The world would be a boring place.
I mean, the world boring, really.
I mean, it will be
More boring. Because the world boring to me anyway. Because of people. But we just wanted to make this video, just to talk about losing friends with sickle cell in both ways, because both ways matter, and to like start the conversation. Like y'all can tell y'all stories in the comment section. I know we've recently lost somebody in the sickle cell community, and like I said, it's never fun to lose somebody or whatever. And I didn't know her personally, but I not know her through people, but I've heard of her before or whatever. But I am gonna put a loving memory of a few of the people that I've lost with sickle cell, just to lament their deaths or whatever, because we want to keep people's memories alive or whatever. I may not grieve the same way that everybody else do, but I do it by keeping people's memories alive. Like I want to remember them forever. So I'll put a screen up after we finish this video, and pay our respects to all of the people that we lost. And also, if y'all want to add some names in the comments, y'all can do so, because I don't know everybody in the sickle cell community that has passed away. I just know the people that I know, the people that I was either friends with, people that I was following, or people that I heard about through other people. So, but thank y'all for watching this video. Like I said, if y'all want to add people to pay your respects to in the comments, do that. If y'all want to add comments about what we said, also talk about grieving, and like we can have a conversation about grieving and how we grieve, and is there a right and wrong way, because I don't feel like there is. But we could talk about it. That's the point of us doing these videos. But thank y'all for watching. We will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Hold up, what the thing here? Oh, right here. To cover the screen. Before you go, check out our website at cellmatesapparel.com to learn more about us, and also shop our online Teespring store. You click the shop button at the top and it'll take you directly to our online Teespring store where you have access to all of our beautiful designs. Thank you.